She was built with such extraordinary rapidity on an exclusive grape diet. But science has not yet discovered what elements in the grape break down malignant growths. Some fine essence, which has hitherto escaped observation, must be present in this queen of fruits. Perhaps this elusive substance will be found in the pure unsweetened juice of the grape. We are only on the threshold of our discoveries and experiments, learning something new every day. With great success, the pure juice of the grape is used for cleansing the throat, ears, nose, and mouth, applied externally on wounds in the form of poultices and compresses diluted with water, and introduced per rectum as food. But let us see what can be achieved by the grape diet only, without these supplementary methods. The mono diet, one food only. I believe it was the exclusive grape diet that saved my life in the end. After the 9 years' battle with death, I discovered almost accidentally that fresh grapes, when taken alone, answered the 3 requirements of dissolving, eliminating, and building. Like everyone else, I had been eating grapes for years. I grew up among the vineyards of South Africa, and the finest grapes of the world were to be found on our table at Harmony in Pretoria. We ate them with other foods. That was a mistake. The stomach is nature's own laboratory. You put the right combinations of food into it, and the result is the fabrication of every essence necessary for life and health. But the stomach is also a still. At the temperature of blood heat, the process of digestion is carried on. The manufacture of natural body alcohol takes place. This seems to be indispensable to the well-being of the body. But an excess of alcohol causes a poisoning of the system. Toxemia or auto-intoxication, self-poisoning occurs. This is true when foods are mixed in the stomach indiscriminately, and especially so when to this mixture is added the grape. Taken into an impure stomach, it becomes an enemy. On the other hand, when by fasting the system has been prepared for the change of diet, the grape becomes our greatest benefactor, our savior from the ills of the flesh. When there is an ulcerated condition in the stomach and bowels, seeds should not be swallowed. The grape is, as far as I know, the most powerful nature solvent of some chemical deposits, and at the same time the most drastic eliminator. Because of its extraordinary properties, the avenues of excretion become superbly active under a proper grape diet. The first results of the diet are therefore different in every case. According to the condition of the patient, the first effects may be distressing or instantly beneficial. A healthy person may go on to the exclusive grape diet and suffer no inconvenience, lose no weight, and be able to carry on his usual work without any loss of strength. Not so the sick. In an unhealthy body, the complications arising from the diet may be in exact accord with the gravity of the disease. This is the most perfect form of diagnosis and the most natural. It reminds me of the primitive test of the temperature of the baby's bath. When the baby turns red, the water is too hot. When the baby gets blue, the water is too cold. Poor baby! And one sometimes feels inclined to say, poor patient, when under the grape cure, slumbering evils and latent diseases begin to manifest themselves. A seemingly healthy person may set out gaily on a grape diet, merely to reduce weight, for instance, and at the end of a few weeks he may be quite a sorry spectacle. Some deep-seated trouble has been ferreted out by the grape, driven out into the open, and the wise thing to do in such cases is to continue the 4 stages of the diet until every trace of disorder has disappeared. Do I need the grape diet? This is a question put most frequently. No one can answer it except yourself, and that is best done by starting right out on the diet. It cannot possibly harm you. Try it for a week or 2, and at the end of that time you'll probably know more about your condition than you ever did before. The average person has been taught to regard every symptom of disease as an evil to be suppressed immediately. I believe nothing can be further from the truth. The disease is evil, certainly, but the symptoms of disease are curative processes, not to be suppressed. This we find to be true under the fast and under every natural system of healing, but particularly so under the grape diet. Abnormal growths, cancers, tumors, ulcers, abscesses, and fibrous masses seem to be dissolved by the powerful chemical agent in the grape. Diseased tissues and fatty degenerations, every form of morbid matter is apparently broken up into minute particles and thrown into the bloodstream to be carried to the organs of excretion. No wonder then that complications arise.